Today, I want us to talk about something that's affecting almost all of us here in Ghana or even Africa, and that is internet data prices on the African continent. Did you know that some African countries have the most expensive data prices in the world? In Ghana, for instance, many people say the cost of internet data is more expensive than electricity or even house rent in some cases. Let's take a quick look at data prices across Africa. Expensive data prices in Africa, according to recent reports. Here are the top 5 African countries where internet data is most expensive. 1. Zimbabwe. Average price of data in this country is $43.75 per 1 GB. 2. South Sudan, $23.70. 3. Central African Republic, $10.90 per 1 GB. 4. Zambia, $8.01 per 1 GB. And finally, 5. Seychelles, $5.43 per 1 GB. Now, let's flip the coin. Here are 5 African countries with the cheapest internet data. 1. Libya, $0.11 per GB. 2. Algeria, $0.48 per GB. 3. Somalia, $0.50 per GB. 4. Tunisia, $0.52 per GB, and Morocco $0.63 per GB. Globally, the cheapest data is in Israel at just $0.02 per GB. Now back to Ghana. While it's not the most expensive in Africa, internet data here is still a big deal for many people. The average cost of 1 GB is around $1.50. But it can be more depending on your service provider. So, who are the main internet providers in Ghana? 1 is MTN Ghana, 2 Telecel Ghana, 3 Airtel Tigo, 4 Surfline, and now Starlink. Out of this, MTN Ghana is the biggest player, controlling over 60% of the market share. Why? MTN was one of the first to roll out 4G nationwide, and now they are offering 4G Plus and 5G services in Ghana. MTN didn't get here by accident. They invested heavily in infrastructure, building thousands of network towers across the country. That's why their services work in even remote areas, earning them the slogan, "Everywhere you go."
MTN, everywhere you go.
MTN also introduced mobile money, which changed how Ghanaians manage their finances. But being the biggest player also has its downsides. Many people complain that MTN's data prices are too high, especially since for many it's the only reliable option.
Data bundles are expensive, but when you go to MTN will say that operational cost or from the National Communication Authority. But when you go to National Communication Authority, which is the NCA also tell you that it is MTN. So, like, what's going on? So, who is the main cause of the price increment, the expensive data bundles? Because NCA is saying MTN is also saying NCA.
So, why is data prices so expensive in Ghana? Here are 3 main reasons. 1. High infrastructure cost. Most of the equipment for internet services is imported, and that's expensive. 2. Limited competition. With MTN dominating the market, there is less pressure on competitors to lower their prices. Similar thing was happening in Italy when they had only TIM, Vodafone, and Leica Mobile. Data was very expensive in the country. But after Kena Mobile, Iliad, and other data sellers came in, data prices in Italy is now very affordable. So, competition is very important here. And the last one is taxes and fees. Internet providers pay a lot of taxes and government fees, and that cost is passed down to us, the consumers. Last year, frustration over high data prices led to protests. A popular YouTuber from Techinchui helped rally Ghanaian youth to demand lower prices. The hashtag "Reduce Data Prices Now" went viral on social media, and people made it clear affordable internet is not a luxury. It is a necessity for education, businesses, and staying connected. While the government acknowledges these concerns, we haven't seen any major changes yet.
Thank you for having me on this show. I'm very, very grateful for that. Today, I want to highlight on recently you have seen El Tortigo sending messages to their users concerning upcoming increment. This is very, very frustrating. Just imagine a telecom that can't even provide 4G in this century. They keep on increasing their data prices. Currently, I'm in the United States. As I said in my previous video, data prices here 5,000% quality as compared to Ghana. 5,000% quality as compared to Ghana. And also more than 1,000% cheaper than what Ghanaians are paying there. So just imagine someone living in the States who is earning a lot of money here is paying cheaper data as compared to someone living in Ghana. This is very, very frustrating. And also, that's 80, a company that's owned by the government of Ghana, as the Minister of Communication and Digitalization said earlier. 80 is owned by the government of Ghana. And we are advocating for cheaper data because people can't afford that to continue on the daily routine. And this government keep on increasing data prices. I had a meeting with the NCA board decision makers. They even assured me that the upcoming days decrease data prices. Here we come, data prices are coming up in these few days. This is very frustrating. I don't see why Ghanaian parents are not even talking about it. They need to. Now everything is about internet, everything about data. That is why the government is targeting those people, those consumers there. And I don't see why those consumers are even quiet about all these data issues.
So, how can we make internet data more affordable in Ghana? 1. Increase competition. More internet providers could drive prices down. 2. Government investment. Building local infrastructure like fiber optic cables could reduce data costs. 3. Tax reforms. Lowering taxes on internet services would help reduce costs for providers and consumers. And 4. Community advocacy. Ghanaians must continue pushing for change to make internet access affordable for everyone. Because affordable internet isn't just about convenience, it's about creating opportunities. If Ghanaians want to embrace digital transformation as they are promising, making internet data cheaper and accessible to everyone is a key. What do you think? Should the government and the providers do more to lower data prices? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. My name is Sheriff Haruna. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Macrao.